Kissy sweetness.
It's hard to be near you and not give you the eyes.
Sorry, guys. We'll save that for another day. Hi, welcome to the house of Valentina. On the road, because we are in Savannah.
Yay, everybody!
Hey, we're so excited. As you can probably hear, the cicadas are already going. The weather is perfectly warm and humid, and it's everything that you'd want Savannah to be.
Yeah.
We're in Forsyth Park, and
It is literally, it's perfect. It's Saturday. There's literally someone getting married just on the other side of us over there.
Yeah.
There's a trumpet player right over there. There's people everywhere. There's
beautiful
family
fountain
reunions.
and all the magnolias, and it's oh my
perfect.
gosh, it feels
Yeah.
so good just to get out. We're only 4 hours from Atlanta, so it's a perfect trip for us. And we are actually without our kids, if you can believe that. We've never done this before.
I keep grabbing other people's hands. Yesterday I walked home with some other kid, but
Not quite.
Not quite,
But
but-
while we're here, we cannot wait to steal the Savannah style. So we are gonna be showing you everything that we love about this city, from the architecture to the food and the restaurants.
colors that are so vibrant, so amazing here.
Yes, we're gonna
Typical
look
Savannah.
at all the gardens and everything that we think is really great about Savannah. We're gonna be sharing with you throughout this little video, and we've actually got a few videos planned for you, so we are so pumped to be able to do this. And I know that a lot of you are concerned about our safety. We're gonna talk about that in a separate video, but for us, we're out in the open most of the time, and the hotel is doing an amazing job. So we'll share more about that later with you. For this one, let's steal the Savannah style.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yay!
Hey,
I'm so fun.
I'm leaving already. I'm ready for go.
I know. My absolute favorite place to start in Savannah is with the gardens. Here in the center of the city is this absolutely beautiful garden with a fountain. There's a restaurant and playgrounds and grassy areas, and everybody just gathers here and roams, and there's music playing and kids laughing, and the entire space is just so beautiful and inspiring. I just absolutely love the colors of Savannah. This dangling moss, oh my gosh, I feel like a kid every time I'm underneath this canopy of beautiful gray moss. And it's so romantic, and I really think that it's inspiring. So even though we may not be able to bring this moss home with us and these oaks, we can definitely think about this color palette and how we can incorporate something similar into our own gardens. As we step away from the public gardens and take a little peek into some of the private gardens, we find pure magic waiting for us. It's rambly, it's unkept, and it's packed, just absolutely packed, full of details. The way the greenery grows up over the buildings and over the stairs. There is so much inspiration in these gardens, and one of the things that I really notice is that this is not a manicured garden. Savannah is not perfect, and I have to admit, I took about 1 billion photos while I was there, so I'll share a couple of the highlights to me. Obviously, I loved having greenery growing up the side of the building, and thinking through some of your hardscaping like stone pathways, how things can grow up the side of the house and even the stairs. Think about too the way that the trees frame out that door. All these little details are what really make the exterior of your home and your garden really stand out. Even here, we've got potted plants. It's the variety of things that makes these gardens so special, and they feel unplanned and yet so perfectly imperfect. And I think that's something that's really special if you can nail that look. So don't take the whole thing too seriously. Think about how you can add details to your garden, add some greenery growing on either a wall or a step. There's so many different ways to bring that undone magic into your own garden, and these are just a few of my favorite examples from Savannah. If the gardens aren't enough to get you completely excited and to either get in a car and drive down or hop on an airplane to Savannah, then I'm telling you right now, the architecture is going to blow your mind, because Savannah's historical architecture is awe-inspiring. There are so many beautiful details, so many beautiful homes. I could just walk the streets forever and be so perfectly happy. It's amazing. It's a perfect day. I wish so bad that you guys could be here right now. The sun is shining and there's this breeze and the church bells are ringing and the cicada are singing, and it's perfect. When I was younger, I used to walk the streets of so many different places that we would visit, and I would ooh and I would ah, and then I'd go home and I would really kind of forget about what I saw. And I started to realize that if I took pictures of the things that really caught my eye, the little details of a banister and the way that the trim was painted on the front of a building, and just really understand what I was looking at, I really took so much away from it that I feel like, I don't know, I can steal this style and bring it home with me, and I can paint my house with these colors. I can use these for my clients. I can show these ideas and how this brick plays off of that and how that white plays off that black. And we're able to bring a style home with us in a way that goes so far beyond just an average souvenir. It's like you have a piece of that place with you. And that's why I think Savannah is such a great city to really steal her style from and to get this look, because these are ideas that we can use in so many different places around the world. It's not just for Savannah. And that's what I just really found myself just saying, oh, look at this detail. Oh, look at that iron. Oh, look at the design on this. It's so amazing. So I hope it'll inspire you as well. While we were in Savannah, it rained quite a lot, but that did not bother us one bit. It gave us an excuse to go indoors just a little bit, into places that are just as inspiring as the outside, including our very favorite, the Paris Market. This is one of our favorite places to go in the entire world. It really is like a beautiful little slice of Paris, and it just makes us so happy. This is one of our favorite places to buy little souvenirs and something for the garden. I always buy my mom a gift because she was watching our kids, and they have such great little things that you can just take home, and it's just really fun. If you want a place that is going to appeal to all your senses, then you definitely want to head to Perry Lane Hotel. It has several restaurants inside, and yes, I shamelessly took pictures of the bathroom because it's beautiful, and I just love all the tile, all the color choices, all the different woods. Oh my goodness, it is a feast for the eyes and for the mouth. This place is amazing. We didn't stay at this hotel, but this is definitely high on the list if you are looking for somewhere really great to stay, because there is so much to really take in, and definitely you want to bring it all home. A very unusual surprise for us was Parker's Market, which technically is a convenience store, but the tile work in this place and the design and the little gift items in this little convenience store, it's so cool. I mean, look at the bar for drinks. This is where you're supposed to get your Slurpee. And if you want something that's really fun and Southern, you're gonna find it here. If you love a shop that's going to be visually stimulating and have really cute clothes and accessories, we found it at Addition. Isn't this shop so cute? And the clothes were just really fun and different. Its sister shop is called Vesper, and I took so many pictures of this shop. I felt right at home here, and some of you mentioned on Instagram that you actually thought it was my house when I showed the pictures on Instagram, because it was like, whoa, that is so me. I could totally live here. They're not inviting me to stay, but I definitely noticed that the zebra rug and the sofa and some of the furnishings in here were so cute and so me. So you don't even have to buy something. You can be inspired by the places that you find, and I think that that's really fun too. When we were ready for a little break and a sit down, we headed directly to Calhoun Square, which is located in Forsyth Park. This is gorgeous. You get to sit outside. The food is incredible. The architecture, again, just gorgeous. And please order yourself a spiced lavender mocha. Pure heaven. Pure heaven.
I'm so overwhelmed with happiness right now. Savannah is just one of those places that it just makes you happy.
It's just so magical.
It is so magical, and it reminds us so much of our time in Copenhagen because it's got all this great history, and there is a lot of historical elements, and yet there's this modernness too. And
it really is a great city. One of the things I love most about Savannah is you do have squares like this that are built in the mid 1800s, but then just a few blocks away you have SCAD and all this amazing future-facing design work, which is just such a great city for this.
It's such a great mix, and I hope that you guys feel just as inspired as we do. We're standing under the cicada.
Yeah, these live oak trees above us, full of cicadas. It's
magic.
It's great.
And I hope that we've captured just a little piece of it for you. We've just really enjoyed this. So we're probably going to come back here as soon as possible. Our kids are seeing our photos and they're like, oh, I want to go too. So I think we'll be back soon, and I hope for now that you've enjoyed this. And don't forget, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram. We've got a ton more there, and on our Facebook group. So if you really like the photos, go to houseofvalentina.com because we love to post the photos. That way you can save all the ideas as well. So thank you so much for joining us for this amazing trip, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
I loved this.
I know.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for coming with me.
This is so
Your
fun.
skin's warm.
I know.
It's like magical.
You can literally feel the warmth on my
I know,
skin.
and you're Greek. It's meant to be like that.
I love you.
I love you.